At Bentley, we believe that the powertrain, the engine, is the heart of the car.
So we're really proud of this engine. It's a true V8 and sounds like a V8. The engine is bristling with technology and it has the latest engine management system.
In just 1 second, it's performing up to 180 million instructions.
So one of the project targets was to reduce emissions by 40%.
And that meant we had to look at every single last drop of fuel, where it was going to, where the energy that the engine is producing was being wasted and where it was being best used. And we've done this in 2 ways. The first way is that we've taken a 12-cylinder engine down to an 8-cylinder engine and increased the turbocharging. That means you can have the same amount of power from a lower number of cylinders. And then on top of that, what we've done is we've given this engine a variable displacement technology that we first developed in Mulsanne. And that means that when you're driving at lower speeds or at constant speed, when you don't need all the power that the V8 can produce, the engine then switches from 8 cylinders to 4 cylinders.
Power is always there on demand. We've got the latest 8-speed ZF transmission where we have optimized the gear ratios, and that is for driving dynamics.
What the 8-speed transmission also has is it has this thing called block shifting. What this enables you to do is if you put your foot down, and immediately the gearbox jumps straight from 8th down to even 3rd gear. And that gives you this instantaneous performance, this torque that the Bentley driver expects.
We've looked at efficiency everywhere. Efficiency in the turbos. They are twin scroll turbos that scroll up very, very quickly. We have a very efficient thermal management system.
So instead of allowing your whole engine to warm up in the beginning and taking a lot of fuel energy to heat up the whole system, we restrict where the coolant flows during different times of operation. You also don't cool down the engine and throw away heat when it's not necessary. It keeps the energy that you need in the engine.
Recuperation and energy recovery are partners. Recuperation allows us to not drive the alternator too hard during times when the energy is used from the batteries. Then, at times when we're actually braking, we can actually recover that lost energy from braking back into the battery for later use. So we've looked at every aspect of the car. We've even looked at the tyres. We've made these tyres now more lower rolling resistance, which means we've reduced the friction between the tyre and the road surface, which improves efficiency.
One of the many innovations that we came up with was this dual mode exhaust, which routes the gases and hence the noise through different channels to give us that extra V8 burble, the growl, the sportiness when we need it, and still maintain the refinement when it's cruising on a motorway.
One of the most important things to us about this engine was to make it a Bentley engine, something that had really emotionally engaging sound, something that wakes up when you really want to push it.
It really punches above its weight and it really drives like a true Bentley.